Pressure is mounting on the government to police Chinese headquartered apps and social media platforms. The opposition spokesperson for cybersecurity says the government shouldn't be so quick to rule out banning TikTok in Australia.
It's used by an estimated 7.4 million Australians, including more than a quarter of the youngest generation. And according to Liberal Senator James Paterson, that's precisely why the Home Affairs Minister needs to put all regulatory options on the table.
That's 7 million Australians whose data is being harvested and potentially stored and accessed in China. That's 7 million Australians who biometric information is being collected and stored. That's 7 million Australians who are able to be influenced covertly by foreign interference campaigns.
The Shadow Cybersecurity Minister says the government shouldn't rule out banning apps such as TikTok before a formal review has been completed.
I have to say I am concerned that the Minister Clare O'Neil has already preemptively and prematurely ruled out this option before she's even seen the advice from her own department. I think she should really wait until she sees that advice, and she should be open-minded about what course of action is necessary.
Minister Clare O'Neil has requested briefings from her department on ways to monitor companies with questionable data collection practices after TikTok admitted staff in China were able to access Australian data.
That means it does fall into the hands of potentially Chinese intelligence agencies and the Chinese Communist Party.
ANU National Security lecturer Dr James Mortensen says it's not unusual for apps to harvest personal information, but we should be concerned about those based in China.
In the West, we're comfortable with that if it's held by people who are trying to sell us stuff. We're comfortable with the Facebooks and the Googles. They don't control the monopoly of violence. They don't own, armies.
If you are headquartered in China, you as a company and your employees are subject to China's intelligence and national security laws.
Concerns have also been raised over messaging platform WeChat, owned by Chinese tech giant Tencent, with reportedly close to 700,000 daily active users in Australia. The opposition says it's been contacted by a user who claims their account has been partially disabled after recently declining to consent to a data transfer.
WeChat is targeting Australian users, asking them to move their data to China, effectively coercing them. We are particularly concerned about the impact that this is having on Australian children, and this is why action from the Albanese government is so urgent.
Claire Todd-Hunter, Sky News.